Alright, man. First and foremost, all praises be to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Lakakadash. Double honors to apostles, elders, and bishops of the great millstone that rule well and teach well and sincerely taught us this truth. And Shalawam to the Lord, hopefully elect 144,000 men, as well as 1/3 men, women, and children, maintaining themselves, keeping the laws, commandments, and statutes to the best of your ability. Alright, Shalawam, Shalawam, Shabbat the Yerami Kazak. Back with hopefully another edifying lesson through the spirit and power of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. This lesson will be in transit. Let's try and get a verse real quick. Alright. This is Deuteronomy 28:65. And among these nations shall thou find no ease, neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest, but Yahawah shall give thee there a trembling heart and failing of eyes and sorrow of mind. And thy life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night, and shalt have none assurance of thy life. In the morning thou shalt say, with power, if it were even, and at evening thou shalt say, with power, it were morning, for the fear of thine heart wherewith thou shalt fear, and for the sight of thine eyes which thou shalt see. All right? And just basically saying, in these nations where we are, in captivity in, okay, it's no rest. All right? Hey, Shalawam, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Barak, Ahtham. Okay? All right, love you. Be good. So, it ain't no peace here, man. And the title of this lesson is Niggas is Niggas. Period. Niggas is Niggas. So last night, I'm chilling. I'm watching Raising Canaan, relaxing with my wife, with my rib, right? And I go to the door because the doorbell ring, and like we didn't hear it the first time, but the second time, like we heard it. And then I come out, open the door. Why is it some teenagers moving my son's basketball goal? They got the shit in the middle of the street. They moving the goal, and they got it in the middle of the street. And I'm like, I started yelling at their ass, like, what the fuck is y'all doing, right? So they doing this, and they moving. They like, well, we tried to ask y'all. I'm like, okay, you can't. Did I come to the door? This is what I'm saying to them. Did I come to the door? They like, no. I was like, okay, that means you can't use the fucking goal. That's I ain't cuss at them, but I said that, like, y'all, you can't use the goal if we didn't come to the door. So, and they was like, oh, my bad. I'm like, what the fuck? Honestly. So you just took it upon yourself to go and take our basketball goal, because it's on the corner of the street, right in front of my house. You took it upon yourself to take it. Just because ain't nobody come to the door and say anything, you took it upon yourself to take it. So this is the mindset of these YNs, man. And it pissed me the fuck off, bro. I promise you. So I told them to move it back. They moved it back and lay it down. I told them to lay it down. So they laid it down. Now I come out there today, my son like put it up. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna put it up so you could play. Why ain't no water in it? So since they done moved it, it done put a leak in it. It put a hole in the goal. So now I'm even more pissed off, right? And the one that I did talk to, he don't live here. He live down the block somewhere. So I'm like, I'm just gonna have to catch him when I catch him, and get his parents to hey, that the goal is we put water in it and we put some bricks on the back of it, so now it at least stand. But really, that shit is broke. So I need some payment. But I ain't never been one of those. I'm like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that we in this truth and it's these curses. And to bring it to my point is that for you Jakes that want to start communities and you want to do all this stuff, understand the verses I just read. We are still under these curses. So living among Jake is not going to be beneficial to you. It's not going to work out, because Israel is Israel. In that sense, niggas is niggas. So these curses is going to be here. You still going to have these women that hate their kids, that don't teach their kids any morals or values or integrity or any manners or how to, rightfully go about something in the correct way. So that's what them YNs was on. Nobody came to the door. Nobody answered the door when we rung the doorbell. So we just take your shit. That's what they're thinking in their mind. If I didn't come to the door, then they would have took the gold and they took it to the middle of the street, under the street light, and they was gonna play basketball, right? And they wouldn't give a fuck that it was broken, because it's broken now. But do they care? No, they don't care. They didn't have to pay $400 for the gold. They didn't have to do any of that, right? Hey, Salakia. I guess my signal tripping, man. I'm gonna just wrap it up. All right. But the scripture I was gonna get basically was in 2nd Esdras, little monsters, you know, because that's what these kids are now. They're monsters. All right. If the signal will bear with me, if it don't bear with me, then I'm gonna just let it go. But they're monsters because they're raised up without a father. They're raised up in incorrect order, no proper order, no proper understanding. So they are monsters. A lot of these little niggas about to be dragged. Yeah, kind. And I think my signal tripping. All right, so I'm gonna just wrap it up, man, because it's annoying. Okay, Salakia. I'm gonna read that, then I'm gonna wrap it up. 2nd Esdras 5 and 8. There should be a confusion also in many places, and the fire off sent out against the wild beasts shall change their places, and minstrel women shall bring forth monsters. Exactly, that's the one I wanted, the water up. So, hey, just because my signal tripping, I do this lesson again tomorrow. When I got Wi-Fi. Alright, so Salakia. Hey, all praises be to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, and Shalawam to you brothers out there. Shalawam.